Welcome back to 922. Hope you enjoyed this video, and let's get back to Andrew being the leader of this naked cult. Ladies and gentlemen, that makes sense. He's the one that's most socially... He's good at adapting. He's like the most social character in this game. He pauses. Nobody laughs. Welcome to the 24th annual FreeMan run. Thank all of you for coming. He speaks like there's a podium in front of him. I mean, he's Andrew Park. The man, the myth, the catboy legend. I think I wish that there was. Thank God there's like a cat shadow literally covering him. No need to censor this one, Sleepy. Before we begin, I want to give out a special thanks to everyone who helped organize the event. This includes Eric Lee, Timothy Young. Every person he lists raises their hand and waves at the crowd. All of them, notably, are wearing their clothes. Thank you. We couldn't have done it without you. Hey, you seeing this? Ian? I think that's his like cousin, right? His eyes are affixed on Andrew's, how do we say this, general direction. What was it? What you told me, Ian? Don't look down. Oh crap, sorry, I right click. Someone shoves a stack of laminated printer papers into my hands and I'm told to pass it on. After that, we'll cross the courtyard, take a quick look at the Hill Memoriam Fountain, and continue over to the Webb's building. On each sheet, there's a shitty 3D render representing the map of the campus. Someone had drawn a red path on it in MS Paint. But that's pretty low quality. Unless they made it like really good. Using MS Paint. I take one sheet for myself, one sheet for Ian, and after a moment deliberation, another one for Kurt. I slap them into Ian's chest and pass the rest along. Huh, what? You're the one with the jacket. Hold on to these. Yeah, Ian, what the... Come on, man, you're like half naked here. Get out of here. Or, you're naked down there, so I guess it still counts. If there's any problem, no matter how minor, if you want to stop for a moment or withdraw altogether, please let me or one of the others know. It's perfectly fine. Ah, you're baiting them. If someone does so, they're in some sense retreating, cowering out of the flight instinct. So there's now two decisions here. Unless you have really good friends and they're like, we'll stick by your decision, or all of the group as the group's decision, they'll just do their own thing, or they'll all be forced to do this. Because they're already here, they're naked, my dude. It's a long night and none of us are in a hurry. This is gonna be one hell of a night, I guess. Lastly, I beg all of you, please do not wander off campus. If a repeat of last year's incident occurs, next year we would no longer be allowed to hold this event. Any questions? This is one way of a memorable event. Wonderful. Let's get started. I wish everyone here a good run. Oh, we got raining background noises. Interesting. Alright. My tits are freezing. Let me try that again. My tits are freezing. I can barely see anything squinting past the battering rain. My socks are so thoroughly soaked that every time I hit the pavements, it feels like I'm stepping barefoot into a Slurpee. All that aside though, and this crap is starting to grow on me, I think. Well, I guess you're one of those people, huh? Back home, before I flew out here, I would run every evening. It wasn't because it was healthy or because I want to compete or any of those other legitimate reasons. It just gave me something to do in the evening. I think that is still a legitimate reason, right? Doesn't have to be super solid and concrete, Spencer. Sometimes you just want to do things. And you do it. Do it proudly. Gave me an hour to disconnect. Be alone with myself. Yeah. Get that. Be comfortable with your alone time. How do we say this? Isolation. Be comfortable, be with yourself. If you can't, then maybe you're just the kind of person that wants to have a social, I don't know what they call this, social action, socialization with others. Mom used to give me shit for it no matter how nice the weather was outside. Should have worn a hat, should have worn a scarf, should not went out at all. She'd be disappointed in so many ways were she to see me now. Naked. I miss running. No idea why I stopped. I think he should have kept on running. It might have helped him calm down in some sense. The group has naturally filed itself into 2 rows while we jog to our first destination. Each pair keeps about a tail length's distance away from the pair ahead of it. We take a cool, slow pace. If we took it any faster in this weather, the entire group would immediately tire out or freeze to death. Never mind, they're anthropomorphic animals. Furries, yeah. So I think they won't really freeze, right? It's such a bizarre experience. Oh. Alright, moving on. There's chatting, there's laughing, there's a break in formation when someone plays out a mean joke. We're out here naked, trying our hardest to catch pneumonia. Pneumonia? Yeah. And everyone's just kind of cool with it. Like it's nothing at all. I mean, as a group, I think it works. Maybe Ian was right. When would there ever be a time outside of college I'd have done something like this? I veer closer to him. The spray bouncing off his rain jacket makes being around him extra cold. Hey, breathe slower. Take more air in. In through your nose and out through your mouth. I've done that, jogging, doing that, but I'm just so used to using my mouth for breathing. For context, everybody, don't get your minds out of the gutter, everyone. Sleepy to be using my mouth for eating and breathing and talking. That's it. Dries up your throat less. It does actually. But I was just so used to breathing in through the mouth while running. I just couldn't remove it. But this is the proper way. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out of the mouth. He throws me the thumbs up weakly. I don't think he heard what I said. Is this actual real locations and just blurred out? It's Andrew Park. The Lewis Science Building, named after Dr. Ronald J. Lewis, is the home of the Department of Education and History. Dr. Lewis was a history professor who served as the head of the then Department of Education for 23 years until passing away in 2002. This game is set in 2010, by the way. We form a semicircle around Andrew, standing on top of some masonry. He speaks with the same animation and fake enthusiasm as he always does, despite water streaming down from his elbows. This man can keep his cool. He's a damn psychopath, man. You holding up alright? Ian needs to swallow twice before he's able to answer. Lungs. Burning. Feel like dying. Well, don't strain yourself. You heard him, right? If you need to stop, then we don't mind waiting. It's cool. It's cool. I'm okay. See? Alright, Ian. You need to breathe a little, man. We don't want you dying here. We crisscross between buildings. Every so often, we would stop at one, and Andrew would share a few words on it. On its history. On the people surrounding it, what kind of services one could expect to find within its walls. I wonder if anyone noticed. We never run longer than 7 or 8 minutes. It's just enough to get everyone warm. When we stop, we always stop for a couple of minutes. I'm no longer cold. Ian seems to be holding up alright. I think it's just strategy, so you know, people can keep up and we won't be having some medical issues along the way or lessening the risk of such issues. Whoever planned this course out had done a really good job. I think this is just chill. If everyone is naked, it becomes you have to force yourself that it's normal, right? So then nobody focuses of anyone being naked. Rather, they're just gonna do it. Focus on the experience itself. Well, some people are gonna look at some dude's ass, while some are gonna look at their ding dongs. That's natural. We're naked, right? Going back, the Jefferson School of Business and Economics, or simply the Jefferson Building, was the last building to be completed before the institute opened its doors in 1976. Along with the Department of Business and Economics, the building features a radio tower and is, perhaps most importantly, the seat of the student council. That's where you go when you want to hang out with me. Someone to the left offers a polite chuckle. It would be remiss of me not to mention the controversy surrounding the building. Construction had started in 1965. The observant among you would realize this means the building took 11 years to be built. Oh, hey, Kurt? Ian, right? Its total cost of construction was well over $50 million adjusted for inflation. Yeah, here. It's a map of the course we're running. During its construction, a total of 5 people lost their lives and 2 were injured to the point of being disabled. Jesus! Needless to say, it had been an enormous burden on the county. Sounds like it. Huh. Thanks. It's Kurt, everyone. Well, look who showed up to the party late, Hey, Spencer. Nice dick. Sorry. Thanks. Spencer, you're keeping your cool, man. I like it. Not a lot of people are gonna keep their being naked cool. You too. Holy shit. When did you show up? There we go. That makes more. When did you show up? What do you mean? I've been with you the entire time. I love it. Ian's just like so nervously staring at Kurt. He's like, this guy is naked as well. Right? No. Oh, wink. Yeah. You've been with us the entire time. Wink, wink. Yeah, we met at the gym or whatever half an hour ago. Had a great conversation about video games. You told me about the one with the little guy that jumps. Almost every platformer game, huh? What are you on about? Hey, I just remembered. I gotta go ask someone something. I'll see you later. Bye. Look at Ian. He's like, nah, man. I'm out, man. Everyone got their ding dongs out. What's his deal, huh? I don't know if he knows what his deal is. Anyway. Oh, it's raining hard. I stole some shit from the entrance to the Fallout shelter. You what? Hid it in a classroom. I'll show you later. Did you know they put guards by the entrance to the tunnel? On the other side too. Even put keypads on the doors. Little shits. Kurt, that's... How did you do it? Is this guy a ghost? Those morons are probably out there looking for a guy in a hoodie. So if anyone asks, all this time I've hung out with you. Yeah, sounds troubled, Kurt. I mean, I got your back, but come on, man. Come on, man. Fuck. I don't know. That's not gonna be his voice. Not gonna. Making our way back, I was getting myself ready to fumble through some hard-hitting questions. Who's this tall guy? Was he always